Fight fans, what's going on? What's up with you, man? It's the homie, main man, made man in here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. I'll be heading home soon, so we will sit down on the mic and do an episode of We Talking Boxing sometime later on today. So be on the lookout for that, man. But look here, man. I just on here for a real quick one. I won't be here that long. I just want to know something because I upload videos and we talk about a lot of content pertaining to the sport of boxing. So when I talk about AJ versus Andy Ruiz in their rematch, I'm just trying to get a clear picture about something. And this is not a rag video on nobody. Let me just address this to my subscribers. Shout out to Chin Smoke. What up, fam? What's up with you, man? Just let me address this, I guess, to my subscribers, because I don't want people to be thinking I'm addressing it towards them. But where is the proof? Does anybody out there have any kind of proof that Anthony Joshua is making $85 million? I ain't saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying, brother, reality in the building. What's up, fam? How little man coming along, bro? How little man coming along? I just want to see proof of it. I just want to see where is everybody getting this information from. Everything that I've dug up on this particular subject, I've never seen nothing in black or white saying that AJ is going to be making $85 million for this fight. Now, once again, I've seen Jarrell Big Baby Miller come out and say that AJ may get $75 million, but he don't know shit. You know what I mean? I've seen articles and information out there published about AJ getting 85% of the concessions. You know what I mean? I've even seen articles stating that Saudi Arabia is giving Eddie Hearn, as far as that site fee, is actually $85 million. So you telling me that that Hearn is willing to give up his entire site fee to AJ? I mean, is that what y'all telling me? I don't know. And is the site fee part of AJ's concessions? When everybody read that 85%, is that not the concessions from the gate, from the pay-per-view revenue? Is that including the site fee? These are things that people don't know. Pito Fresh Gabar in the building. What's up, fam? So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, do we have solid, concrete proof that AJ is making $85 million? I would like to know, because leading up to this fight, I would like to know for reporting purposes when we talk about this. You know what I mean? People just running with a narrative. People just, they see a headline, you see something, you don't look into it, nothing. You just take it and run with it. You know what I mean? So I want to see the proof. I mean, I know look, in this anti-Wilder climate today, everybody is looking for a way in. Everybody is looking for something. You know what I'm saying? To say, oh, well, we got this, or we got that, or what about this? Are we looking into these things? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Jamal Wright in the building. What up, fam? Jose Talavera says proof. We need proof. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, let's not make it tit for tat. However, much is getting, I'm sure it's substantial. I don't care how much he earns, long as he shows up this time. And I don't believe it only did 2,500 buys. We know that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I feel you with that though, Muhammad Ali. Ain't nothing wrong with having that perspective, bro. But for me, for uploading purposes, because I don't want to be saying stuff that's infactual. I try, even though sometimes I get it wrong and sometimes I'm not always on the ball. I try my best to stay as accurate as possible. So, I mean, for accuracy purposes, is the man getting 85 million or not? I'm with you though, Muhammad. I think that is a very substantial number he's probably getting. Don't get me wrong. I know his guarantees are very high. I know his deal with Sky Sports is awesome. I'm sure, he'll get good money from that site fee also probably, but is it 85 million? That is an astronomical amount of money. There hasn't been many boxers in the sport of boxing, not named Mayweather or Pacquiao, that has made that type of money. I don't even think Mike Tyson has even made that kind of money in one fight. That's an astronomical amount of money. And I want to know, is it more than just a fucking talking point? You know what I'm saying? Hear me on that, fight fan. Sorry about this. Just trying to adjust. You know what I mean? I just want to know if it's more than a talking point. That's all I'm asking. Jonathan says, where is the proof of Wilder's 20 million guaranteed purse? When it was reported by the commission, it was 3 million guaranteed. No one knows. I'm willing to admit that though, bro. That's the deal. You've never seen me stood on here like, oh, 20 million. No, we covered this. I did a long live stream about this, and we reached the conclusion in there that it could be up to 20 million. I'm with that. I'm good with those. That I can sit here and say for sure it's up to 20 million. But people are running around saying for sure that this man is making 85 million. That's all I'm telling you. Dog, like, that's what I be trying to those of us who do like Deontay Wilder, we don't fabricate shit, bro. Like, there's nothing to make up. When people ask you about his deal, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When people ask you how much money, I don't fucking know. None of us do. That is the right answer. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm trying to tell folks, man. Like, stick to the facts, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. But my thing is with this 85 million, like, oh, come on, man. Everybody just running. Every time I've said it, I've always said allegedly 85 million. Allegedly. There is nothing. All of these so-called boxing insiders, the glaciers of the world, the athletics, all of these inside, everybody's fucking guessing. You know what I mean? Everybody's guessing. So give me proof, fight fans. Anybody with a link, anybody with a social media post, anybody with a something, you know what I'm saying? Give me something other than just some random cat on the internet, like, oh yeah, he's getting 85 million. Does anybody got anything? Anything? Why is people so confident about that? That's all I'm saying. But the fact of the matter is this: whatever the number the man's getting, I hope he get his just due. And I'm sure that the number will, like I said earlier, will be a very substantial, beautiful number. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure of that. I mean, anything above, $20 million, I don't give a damn what the number is at that point, dog. I take it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I just want people, because this has become now a position, and people use this headline as a way to attack Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know, yeah, AJ made 85 million. He made all the right decisions, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. If that is your claim for that, then show me. Where is the fucking 85 million? You know what I mean? That's why I tell you, bro, people don't like to hold their headache, you know, they had a field to the fire. Forbidden Media, guaranteed purses is what's in escrow the night of the fight for the fighters. Kovalev's guaranteed purse for Ward was only $1. So you believe he really only made $1 for that fight? Damn, that is very, very true, bro. That is very, very true. Now, one thing I will remember about that situation was Kovalev got took to the cleaners in the pay-per-view department, like Andre Ward cleaned house. And Sergey Kovalev took a terrible, terrible deal against Andre Ward. That I do remember, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, though, man, you know, we all know that whatever they report is definitely not what they make. I mean, I'm sure boxing fans across the board can agree that we technically never really know how much these fighters make. And I'm sure that fight fans across the board can agree that outside of the guarantees reported, yeah, like I say, you have no idea. You have no clue. So to my AJ fans out there, I say to you, if you want to run around and say, well, AJ is making up to 85 million, maybe I can be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? AJ has the potential to make 85 million. All right, that sounds more better. You know what I'm saying? But to say that everybody out here drawing a line in the sand and saying this is why he is so brilliant because he made 85 million, then you're going to have to show me proof. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to show me a link. You're going to have to show me something. And don't give me no bullshit supposed insider that has a, you know, some bullshit just saying words online. Nothing, no proof, nothing. Is anybody within the circle of Anthony Joshua saying this? Is there a Rob McCracken? Is there an Eddie Hearn, a Barry Hearn? Is there someone from his team saying this? When I listen to AJ speak on the face-off thing that they did, the gloves are off, when they asked him about the money, what did he say? I don't want to talk about money. I'm not here to talk money. I'm not talking about money. You didn't ask me about money before, so don't ask me about money now. You know what I mean? So he didn't want to talk about it. But everybody out here know for sure what the man is getting. Oh, he's getting 85 million, man. Your boy Wilder look bad out here, man. He betting on himself, but yet AJ getting 85. Okay. All right, well, if that is the case, fine. You know what I mean? Show me proof. Show me proof. And I'm not saying that it ain't true. DGO, what up, fam? I know you got something on this. Hearn is the best in the business right now. Them Saudis, unlimited cash, and a brand new stadium for this fight. That tells you everything. That don't tell me everything, DGO. DGO, come on, famo. That ain't telling me nothing. That's telling me what Saudi Arabia is trying to do. That's telling me that Saudi Arabia has this thing where they're trying to revamp the image of their country, and they're putting on these major sporting events to try to hide the fact of their human trafficking violations, of the war that they got going on next door, things like that. That's what that proves to me, bro. That proves to me that they're willing to go above and beyond, build a stadium to take the eye off the ball of really what's going on in that country. That's what that tells me. That doesn't tell me anything, you dig? Now, as far as the money situation, that's cool. But how much of that money goes to AJ? We don't know these things, DGL. That's what I'm saying. Drive safe. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm on a road where, like, it's like one car every 2 miles, bro. I'm literally cruising. I think I got it on cruise control. You know what I'm saying? There's literally no car around. I wouldn't dare take a chance with my life like that. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, I support AJ being a UK cat personally. But don't care he ain't lining my pockets. I like Wilder too, but managed badly. Okay, that's a good statement, man. I ain't got nothing against that, bro. I feel you. I mean, we fight fans. You already know my position on that. It's not really that big of a deal, and it's not really that big of a topic. But as far as for going forward for factual purposes, I just would like to know. You know what I mean? And clearly now, I've been on this thing, on this live stream now, for a total of 11 minutes, and I haven't seen a link come across my screen yet. I am waiting on someone to give me some proof. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. Prove me wrong. Shut me up. Man, you taking up for your boy. You're a fanboy. You're biased. Here's the link right here. Paya. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. All right? So, I don't know, man. I mean, like I told fight fans, don't mix up 85 million with 85%. There's a big difference. You know what I mean? There's articles flooded all over the internet of AJ making 85%. Of his concessions. There's articles flooded all over the internet saying that Saudi Arabia gave 85 million to Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure that Eddie Hearn is just going to just toss all that over to Anthony Joshua. So y'all gonna have to show me something. No, we not no Saints, DGO. Not by far. Not by far. Forbidden Media, promoters usually cover purses for the fighters. PBC says promoters is set free. Is it set fee? Oh, okay. Wilder's purse was covered by Fox. There was a bid between Fox and Showtime. Big difference in how Wilder gets paid, and that's a great deal. That's good to have Wilder to be in bidding wars and stuff like that, because it will go to the highest bidder. That is the same thing that Anthony Joshua has set up. Anyone who opposes this must oppose it when Anthony Joshua's in the same situation. I mean, the zone bids on Anthony Joshua's fights. They get the last bid of every particular fight on Anthony Joshua. So they're bidding. Not to mention, Anthony Joshua is fighting on multiple platforms. I've said this before over here. Multiple platforms. He's fighting on Sky Sports in the UK, and he's fighting on DAZN here in America and everywhere else, right? So why is it wrong for Wilder to want to operate on multiple platforms? You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I always tell people is that the one key, people wonder what's the key to Anthony Joshua's success. The key to Anthony Joshua's success is the fact that he's shown on multiple platforms in so many places around the world. You dig? He didn't limit himself to being just stuck in one place. The only time that he did that is when he was locked in. Well, even in a Showtime situation. No, when he was locked in on a 6-fight deal with Showtime, he still had a Sky Sports deal being shown in the UK. So he was always on multiple platforms. Don't be mad at Deontay Wilder for wanting to be on multiple platforms, whether it be Showtime and Fox or whoever else. You can't be mad at that, fight fans. I mean, it's a winning formula. You know what I'm saying? AJ is a marketing machine, not the best boxer. There's a difference all day. And see, people always used to get mad at me when I used to say Project AJ. I used to always say Project AJ. And the reason I used to say Project AJ is strictly for what you just mentioned. They built him for that purpose, to attract money. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful plan as a promoter. If you are a pro promoter, you would think this is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not too choppy out there for y'all fight fans. I mean, I'm in the area right now where the service ain't all that great, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's not too choppy for y'all. My man said, we all got dirty laundry, brother. We Americans are no saints. Nah, we ain't no saints. We ain't no saints at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I come from an area where you don't know many saints at all, you know what I mean? So I feel where you're coming from. Before Ben says, Espinoza has said Hearn won't let AJ fights go to bed. in the U.S. White demanded the fight go to bid. That's why he ended up on Showtime last year. I'll put the link in the comments. Yeah, I remember that. And you know, Dillian White had took a look at his contract and he seen that, yo, man, technically I could be a free agent also. You know what I mean? And he exercised his right to be bidded across seas. You're right about that. Now, they won't let AJ's purse go to bid, maybe because they know that DAZN gets the last bid on AJ no matter who bids. And DAZN is not going to allow AJ to go fight nowhere else. If Showtime put in a bid for him, they're gonna always get the last bid to trump everybody. And they got big bags of money over there with DAZN. At least for right now, they do. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I mean, it's always going to be, but it should be that way. I don't mind that. I think that is a brilliant idea from a promoter standpoint. Keep your guy free and let the highest bidder come get him. I think that is the best way to do things. My only point I'm telling to the fans is don't get mad when Deontay Wilder want to do the same damn thing. You know what I mean? Just because he wants Showtime and Fox or whoever else, ESPN or whoever else to want to come and bid on him, that's fine. Why is that a big problem? I mean, that's going to lead to bigger money and more exposure, possibly for Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? But if he would have took that DAZN deal, those options wouldn't have existed because he would have had to fight on DAZN for at least 4 fights. And the big question that's now emerging about that situation is, technically, would Deontay Wilder have fought AJ? I mean, AJ lost. So by the time Deontay Wilder would have been ready to fight AJ, he had already lost to Andy Ruiz. Will we technically have even gotten a fight in the first damn place? You know what I mean? Technically, Wilder, I wonder what that situation would look like now. Has anybody thought about that? Like, if Wilder would have took the DAZN deal, what would he be in? What situation would he be at right now? Knowing that Andy Ruiz and AJ have a rematch set, where would he be? Now, he could have took the 4-fight deal and maybe took that second fight and maybe fought like a Dillian White, because from what I understand, they were going to give him AJ on the last 2 fights of the deal. They wasn't going to give it to him in them first 2. So maybe he could have did something in the meantime, between time. But what if Anthony Joshua loses to Ruiz again? Then where would they have put Deontay Wilder? Would they have paid him $40 million to fight somebody else on DAZN? Or they still would have went forward with the AJ fight? Where would he have been? You know? So, you know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of unexplainable things happen for a reason. Looking at the way things played out for Deontay Wilder, he's not in the worst position that everybody's trying to make it seem like. You know what I mean? And he's a free man. He gets to get bidded on. You know what I mean? He's getting exposure. But if he would have took that deal, where would he have been right now? He probably would have been in no man's land. What if he would have took the 3-fight deal? The one that was for $100 million. Now, that would have been the first fight, Dominique Brazil, and the second 2 would have been AJ fights. Where would Wilder have been today? Sitting on that app, brand dying by the day, fighting nobody because AJ has to rematch Ruiz? Where would he have been, fight fans? Nobody knows. Coach Kennedy in the building. What's up, fam? Main man, salute. Dillian the Cheat said he knocks out everyone Wilder knocked out. Ah, okay, well, I like to see him knock out Luis Ortiz. Period. You had every opportunity in the world. No one stopped you. No one stopped that fight from happening. Luis Ortiz was willing to take it on short notice. So you could have proved that, bro. All that talking, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem with Dillian White. He be running his mouth, you know what I mean? But yet and still, you had every opportunity to knock out someone, to actually do it. And you don't do it. Ain't nobody, man. How's White fighting without any explanation, though? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I told you, man, Eddie got the golden card in his back pocket. When UCAD gave that fly-by-night hearing to Dillian White prior to the Oscar Rivas fight, that was all the proof that Eddie Hearn needed to take to a court of law, to take to anybody or anywhere around the world, any jurisdiction, and say, hey, we were cleared to fight, and we were never accused of being dirty. That's what he can say. It's now on UCAD. They don't know where to go with this because you allowed this man to go and fight. You gave him a hearing and cleared him to fight. So it won't look good now to say, oh, well, yeah, we're pulling him out and suspending him or banning him because of XYZ. It won't look good on UCAD. Eddie is going to take that hearing and that piece of paper and go to any court that would listen and say, hey, they wrong. They gave us the okay to fight. So now why he's being banned and suspended, I have no idea. I'm telling you, bro. Eddie, man, I don't want to make no accusations, man, but just that shit all dirty. DAZN has 8 million subscribers worldwide. DGO, but how many of them are boxing fans? How many of them are boxing fans? I mean, they got KSI and Logan Paul. They signing up people there. They doing the MMA thing. They signing up people there. How many of them are boxing fans, DGO? How many of them give a damn about boxing? That is the question. Look, man, like I want to reiterate this because we talked about this yesterday. Look, I have nothing against DAZN. I want DAZN to succeed, you know what I mean? But I am not going to be deceived in wanting to see them succeed. I'm not going to be deceived by the smoke and mirrors bullshit. You know what I mean? Bruh, I need to know what they're doing in the world of boxing. I don't need to know what they're doing in MMA and WWE and NFL. And, you know, people let one major story involving DAZN slip away this year that I didn't see many people speaking on. And that was the fact that how they had to shut down and pull money out of one of their other departments to boost it back into the boxing department. Everybody missed that. I could have spoke on it, but at the time, I guess I was too tied up to speak on it. But that existed. They have been pulling money from other departments to keep this boxing thing going. So this is the reason I tell fight fans, I wonder how much of that translates into boxing. Forbidden Media says, when Eddie stops paying these writers hotel and airfare, maybe they'll start reporting on his loan from Blotnick and his ownership in DAZN. Oh, they not going to do that, bro. That's too much truth. Man, they will be shut down, banned, blackballed, everything under the sun. That's too much truth. They can't let that much truth out. You know what I'm saying? Reportedly 8 million worldwide, a 10% in the US. And 10% is only in the US, 800,000. See, for Ben Media, you keeping your eye on the ball. And the eye on the ball is that DAZN, from the outset of all of this, told everybody, we are interested in the American audience. We want Eddie Hearn to spearhead our boxing into America. You know what I mean? People tend to forget that that is the big prize. You know what I mean? And when you look on that front, there haven't been many inroads made on that front. DAZN never came out saying that they wanted to take over the UK market or the Mexican market. Or they wanted the American market. And they gave Eddie a big bag of money to go forward and make that happen. That hasn't happened yet, at least by the numbers that we've hearing. You know what I'm saying? DGO says that they put up the best fights this year. They had some good fights. I had to go back to them, but I know they had a lot of British level fights. On a worldwide level, far in between, you know what I'm saying? But there was some good. I can't act like it wasn't no competitive fights this year. They had the World Boxing Super Series. They gave us Pro Gray and Taylor. Speaking of which, did y'all hear about this Pro Gray and Taylor? It flopped. It flopped. They say Sky Sports, and I was planning on talking about this when we talking boxing, but they like Sky Sports is over there hurting. This feeds more into the argument of pay-per-view being dead. I just had this conversation yesterday. Who was in the comments? It was my boy Rocket Strikes 89. Salute to you, fam. And he was making a point in the comment section yesterday, like, yo, bro, pay-per-view was dying. And I was saying to him that, bro, I don't believe that pay-per-view is quite dead because too many promoters are still in that business. I believe that with pay-per-view, that the illegal streaming is destroying it. You know what I mean? When you look at the numbers that the illegal streams are doing, they are doing staggering numbers. I mean, staggering. That if any boxing network or promoter or whoever, if they can just get 10, 15% of some of them illegals, their numbers will increase. The illegal people are, when you see that many illegal streams, you know that people are interested in boxing. You wouldn't be getting 13 million illegal streams for AJ versus Ruiz, 10 million illegal streams for Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be getting numbers like that if people wasn't interested in boxing. The fact of the matter is, it's became much more easier to get an illegal stream. I can go on Facebook and get them. I mean, literally Facebook. I can go on Twitter. You can go on Instagram and get them. There was a point in time where you had to strictly go to a website. Some shady ass website that got a bunch of shady ass ads and adware and malware and viruses and everything under the sun. There was a point where you had to go there and navigate your way through one of them ad puzzles, you know what I mean, and figure it out. Today's climate ain't that way. You can go and get a link any fucking way, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point I'm making. Like, If it's that easy to do that, you know damn well that ain't nobody gonna go and pay $75 or $100, or in the UK's case where they just risen the price by £5 to what, 25 pounds. That's almost 50 American dollars. You know what I'm saying? There is no way that that they're gonna do that. For Ben says pay-per-view will never die. Pay-per-view is a social event like the Super Bowl. People love getting together with family and friends and watching the fights. We had 30 plus people for Spence and Porter, only 10 for Wilder all day. I agree with that. It has to be an event. And that's the one thing I listened to Bob Arum as of recently, and he was speaking on. And he says that the reason that he is exploring all of these European markets and he wants to try Africa, he's want to do China. And the reason that he's doing all of these things is because he believes that these are untapped markets. And when they get fights, they don't do them as a regular, like, you know, everyday fight. No. They do them as the biggest thing in the world. They build stadiums like you see in Saudi Arabia. They go all out. And that goes to, once again, show everybody the interest in boxing is still alive. They are just markets that waiting to be tapped into. You know what I mean? Look at Tank. Tank is going down to Atlanta, a whole nother market. You know what I mean? There are markets that are just waiting to be tapped into. But here's the question, and I'm gonna liken this to the weed situation. You think about the weed, right? Like, okay, all of these dispensaries are opening up, and okay, they got one price. Their prices are way higher than any cat that you've been doing business with for years on the street, right? You know, so if I gotta go to this dispensary and get the same fucking product, right, for, I don't know, $75 an ounce, you know what I mean, or whatever like that, but then I can go to my cat up the street and get that same fucking ounce for half of that. You know, I'm just throwing shit out there. Where you gonna go? You're gonna go to where the easiest, cheapest option, even though it's the same product. It's the same thing with boxing. They have provided so many inroads and avenues to find illegal streams and way to watch fights that, of course, people during the holiday season, $75 for real PBC, for real, you know what I'm saying? No, a shitty undercard. Ain't nobody gonna really want to. I'm not even expecting the Wilder numbers to be that great. There you go, my boy right there, Rocket Strikes. What's up, fam? Just kind of bringing up the conversation me and you was chopping it up about yesterday, bro. I hear you, Holmes. I was saying that people would rather not pay $80 for a fight when they can see it for free somewhere else. But the zone prices are manageable as far as right now, so people are motivated to watch. Exactly. Now, I think they just got to get still some more boxers that really attract everybody's attention. I mean, Canelo, good. Golovkin, good. They still got ways to go. They got the whole middleweight division for the most part, but they still got some ways to go. But I see what you're saying, bro. I definitely see what you're saying. I mean, in between illegal streaming and all of the streaming platforms like ESPN Plus and DAZN that's popping up, I mean, there's a lot of attack on pay-per-view. But, you know, we got to remain this. I'm still of the notion promoters know where the money is. And if a promoter, you know what I'm saying, is still in the pay-per-view business, all of them still is. All of them. All of them. Frank Warren, yes. Eddie Hearn, yes. You know what I mean? Those are the two big ones. Bob Arum, yes. They're all still in it. If it was as dead as fight fans say, these promoters who live and breathe money would be out of it also. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, fight fans. Smash the like button for the homie. It's a Saturday. You dig what I'm saying? It's Saturday. It's 35 degrees out here in the DMV, man. Hit the thumbs up for the homie, man. We putting in that work. Salute to all of the boxing fam up on here today, man. You dig? Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the love and the support that y'all have given me through time, man. I got fam in the building. P. Newell, what up, famo? What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, I hope everybody out there had a blessed holiday, by the way. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, check this out, fight fans. Real talk. This is a quick side note. Last night, man, went down to the MGM Grand, right? They had Anita Baker down that joint, man. So I told y'all I was going to the Anita Baker concert last night, man. Anita Baker is 61 years old, and the lady still fucking got it, bro. She still got it, man. She was smooth. She had a packed house. She was kind of overwhelmed that she could still pack a house at 61 years old. She sung all the shit that we hear on the radio, man, and it was real chill, man. Salute to Anita Baker, man. She brought out Layla Hathaway. It was real cool, real chill, man. Salute to one of the last remaining legends in Anita Baker, man. She lit up the DMV last night. She'll be back in there tonight for anybody who wondering, you know what I'm saying? Miss Baker is the truth. She is the truth, bro. She is the truth, man. You know, she did something real cool for us last night, man. She say, she was going through her set and she made it to about the second song. She was about to start singing Sweet Love. And the thing is, her mic was out. We didn't hear none of the first song, and she was getting ready to start the second song. Do you not know the whole audience rushed the stage, bro, to stop her from singing? They literally rushed the stage and rushed the sound booth. Security had to get in there, push people off the stage, push people out the sound booth, man. They was like, yo, they did not want her to sing Sweet Love with her mic out. Dog, the audience went crazy, fam. So she stopped and she was like, she wasn't aware that she couldn't, we couldn't hear. And so she was just like, man, yo, y'all, I didn't know that y'all couldn't hear me out there. So this is what we about to do. Did y'all hear the first song? We was like, nah. She said, okay, we going back to the top. Took it right back to the top. Taking out her first song she did was that song called Mystery. And so it's a real upbeat song and she got to put a lot into it. Man, she sung that shit the first time and she was putting her all. 61 years old. She took it back to the top of the show and said, we starting this motherfucker over. And guess what? Somebody ain't getting the check. I owe this to y'all. And she went through the whole song and killed it at 61 years old. Salute to the great Anita Baker. She took it to she say, no, we going to Mystery from the top. We was in that joint like, damn, we thought we just gonna get Sweet Love. No, she went to Mystery, took it back, and then went through the whole thing. Salute to Anita Baker, man. Dilo 44, damn, IOTBA boxing talk, keep your head up and keep your head up and you bounce back. Yeah, man, I seen that earlier with IOTBA and Blood, man. Hey, man, salute to IOTBA for taking that trip over there, man. You know what I mean? Blood is an OG. Blood know the game. He's a historian. When you go over there, you got to be on your A game. You know what I mean? Like, blood is like the godfather of this shit, you dig? I always tell people, man, when I first jumped here on YouTube, man, the very first person I saw was Blood Boxing. Blood Boxing, 78 Sports TV, and T Street Controversy. Those are the ones who inspired me to get on social media. So I've been rolling with Blood since day one. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Blood is the truth. Blood knows the shit. So if you go over there, you got to know your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be 100. I love Anita. I grew up on that music. Yeah, man, she is. And, you know, the sad part is it broke my heart, man, when she started speaking on why she was retiring. And she literally came out and said, because ain't nobody checking for me. Those were her exact words. Anita Baker came out and said, the reason that I'm retiring is because nobody's checking for me. And when she said that, it just made me go, wow, as great as her music is, how's no one checking for Anita Baker? Damn, bro. Oh, man, appreciate that for Ben Media in the super chat. Salute, fam. Salute. Detroit's own Miss Baker. Summer Walker walking off stage because of sound problems. These new girls ain't got it at all. I've been to concerts the same way, bro. I've been to concerts with these new age acts, and the second that they get a technical malfunction or something, they ready to end the show. Forget all of the people that paid their hard-earned money to come and see them perform. They ends the show. Anita said, nah, that ain't the cloth I'm cut from. Anita Baker is cut from a legend. She knows the show must go on. And she went back to the top at 61 years old and did it all over again. And didn't miss one fucking note. God damn. Yo, man. I am so happy to be able to get a chance to see Anita Baker before it's all said and done, man. That lady is great. Blood was filibustering like a politician. IOTBA was dropping common sense and facts about I have about two of them guys, though. I got to go back over there and watch the whole. I only caught about maybe anywhere about like the last 5 to 8 minutes of it is where I came in there. And so I got to go back and listen to the whole thing and see how they broke it down. You know what I mean? Our TBA, man, he knows his stuff, too. You know, what people don't know, man, is that I've been rolling with him for a long time. You know, I've been rolling with our TBA way before he even came to YouTube. You know what I mean? He was in my boxing group for a while. I was in his. I've been knowing of our TBA for years, literally for years. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of cats, it's good. The one good thing about all of this YouTube that everybody's starting to mix it up now. A lot of the cats, man, they've been here for a long time. You know what I mean? It's just that in today's climate, you know, people where all of the groups are starting to come together and everything, man, now it's starting to become like a little rivalry thing. I think it's good. I think it's healthy. I like the debate. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep it clean, I think it's awesome. I think it's very, very awesome. And our TBA is a knowledgeable cat too. You know what I mean? Our TBA knows his boxing. You know what I mean? That's one thing. I've been rocking with him for a long time. Even when he was rocking with my brother Monty Brown, like I used to love watching them two together, man. And see, I always say this, but it just really breaks my heart to see them two at odds, for real. People don't know, and I know it's easy to come here today and say, well, Monty this and Monty that, but y'all don't know how tight them boys were. You know what I mean? Them boys were very tight. We used to be on panels together, everything, man. Like, them boys were tight. And to see that at least them two are like not even like on like cool speaking terms, that's beyond YouTube. That's beyond boxing, and I don't think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Them two were like brothers. Y'all don't seem to get it. They were like literally brothers. You know what I mean? They did everything together, and it hurts my heart to see them two going through what they're going through. For Ben, main man is the Switzerland of YouTube boxing. He's neutral and cool with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. Every fucking body. That's how I am in real life, fam. P New in the super chat. Thank you, my brother. Salute to you. Main man, let's talk boxing. Thank you for giving me a great IQ on boxing, man, bro. You are fam. Thank you for supporting me, man. You know what I'm saying? All day. And that's the thing, man. I told people from day one, bro, I'm not going to go out here and go at odds with none of these cats. People come here, do you like the LDBC? You damn right I do. You know what I'm saying? You damn right. Are you down with UGC? You damn right I am. You know what I'm saying? Are you down with any of the C's? Yeah, I'm down with all of them. You know what I mean? Because guess what? You'll see me creep up in this person's chat room. You'll see me creep up in that person's chat room. No harm, no foul to me. Because guess what? This is boxing, bro. You dig? We keep it boxing on this shit, man. Salute to all of my people out there who just finding out about me. No, that's one thing about me. Main man just loves to talk the sport of boxing. That's it. I don't give a fuck what your POV is. Don't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? Rocket Strike says, my main man, I seen Charlo beating his feet for bontons around Nanny Helen Burroughs. I'm right down the street from Nanny Helen Burroughs. Fam, I'm right here sitting on Kenilworth Ave, Mo. I'm sitting right here in front of the Z-Mart, man. I'm about to run in the Z-Mart and give me some roll-ups, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's right down the street. My man was wilding, man. This is why you got my support. Thank you, Pino. And that's how we will always be. And just know that everybody that rocks with this channel, and I want this to be known, I don't care what your movement are. I don't care what your alphabet say. You know what I mean? If you rock with me, I rock with you. Period. There is no more added on. If you rock with me, I rock with you. Period. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. It's as simple as that. The UGC cats know. The LDBC cats know. Everybody knows. It's not no secret. Main man just cool. He don't be trying to get involved in all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? About that C life wearing red. Hey. Yeah. About that KWA life all day. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Pigeon, Mike Tyson, Earl Spence, see my video of meeting him. What? You met Earl Spence yesterday, Mr. Pigeon? You met Earl Spence Jr. yesterday? Salute, man. That's what's up. What was that experience like? Let me know, man. Let me. How was that like, man? And what did he look like to you up and close? Did he look like a man that's just basically in recovery mode, or whatever? Was he in high spirits? I mean, let us know. Give us a little insight on that, man. I'd like to hear that. Our TBA in the building. What's up, fam? Saw you earlier, man. Doing your thing over there with the OG, man. You showed a lot of heart, bro. You walked into that den, man. You know what I mean? Showed a lot of heart to us, fam. I mean, it's good to see that, man. But our TBA, man, I hope, I'm just gonna say this, and I hope you're still here, bro. I hope, and this is just as a fan of both of y'all, I hope you and Monty patch it up. And I'm just gonna leave it there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get too further into it. I just hope you and Monty patch it up. Cause y'all chemistry, bro. Y'all chemistry that y'all had was unlike anybody else on YouTube. And I've been here a long time. Y'all chemistry was amazing. You know what I mean? And I used to listen to y'all cats and crack my head up laughing all night. Bruh, y'all wouldn't know. I'll be in y'all chat listening to y'all two go at it. It was like a comedy special. You know what I mean? Cracking up laughing the whole time. And I really miss it. You know what I mean? But I understand if y'all issues too big to bury, but I hope y'all do. I'm just going to leave it at that. Salute to you, dope. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button for the fam, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button for the fam. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I'm saying, out TBA, bro. Because I'm a fan of you. You already know it. And like I just told them earlier, bro, I've been rocking with you for a long time before you even came on YouTube. I was in all in your groups. I've seen your live that you used to do on Facebook and on Instagram. I'm still cool with you on Instagram. So, bro, I mean, I'm a fan of both. And I think y'all two bring something real unique to the fight game, bro. I ain't stupid not to know these things. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Strikes 89 say DC got the easy pass system. Yeah, hey fam, let me explain something to you. To anybody that's looking to come to the DMV, know this. New rule just started. They are taxing our ass if just to go from Maryland to DC. If I want to go from DC to Virginia, I got to go through easy passes and tolls now. They want to make it so anytime you cross, you're going to have to pay something, bro. We got traffic lights. Matter of fact, check this out. Let me see if I can turn my camera on real quick, because I'm literally sitting right in front of one, fam. Look at this right here. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. Let me take this off for a minute. Do y'all see that right there? Y'all see that gray looking box right there? That's a fucking speed camera. You see that box right there? That is a speed camera. And everybody who runs a mile, 1 mile per hour over is getting the shit ticket out of them. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is right now in the DMV. We are getting crushed. And that's just a visible one. Most of them are usually invisible. On a light, and it's stuck behind a tree. That's what we got everywhere. And that is what's going on in the DMV right now, bro. They are overtaxing us like crazy, fam. Like crazy. So that's how it is in the DMV right now. So anybody who used to live here and just want to know what's going on, they got us paying out the yin yang, fam. You feel me? I got Wayne Jr. in the building, but that's DMV fam right there. What up, though? What's up with you, man? You know what I mean? What's up with you? David says, I stayed in Hampton, Virginia for about 5 months. The company I worked for needed me there, and it was cold as fuck. It's cold now. We had 35 degrees today, fam. 35 degrees the day after Thanksgiving. Rocket strikes. They better put that easy pass money to good use. Mo County is vicious with the speed cams, too. Yeah, bro. And see, look, I moved out the city, man. I'm out there in Anne Arundel now. You know what I mean? So it's like, bruh, this ain't no different. You know what I mean? It ain't no different. You know what I mean? But I just want to say this, man, before I get up out of here. I just want to say that, look, man, we need, I just want somebody, anybody. I'm not going against nobody. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, can somebody give me a link? Somebody give me something saying that this 85 million is real talk. If you don't got it, just say up to 85 million. It could be 85 million. A potential of 85 million. Then I can be like, cool. But other than that, we don't know. We don't know. Rocket Strike says he in Beemore County. Oh, so you right up the road, fam. You right up the road. Oh, okay. So you know what I'm talking about. DMV fam right there. Edward Stevens says, salute to you. Love talking boxing and leaving the other nonsense in the trash can. This advice is from a 70-year-old, very knowledgeable boxing fan. Thank you, Edward Stevens. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, man. I'm really trying my best to do that. I'm really trying my best to stay in that lane. You know what I mean? And I made that decision to myself a little while ago. I'm not going to get involved in all of the little things. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to keep it boxing and talk about the things that I love. You know what I'm saying? P. New on the super chat. Thank you, family. I appreciate you again, fam. You my motherfucking man, huh? Tell us what's good with Dillian White talking crazy about Wilder. Hey, I told people this already, right? Dillian White, what he's attempting to do is talk about everything about except for the thing that we want him to talk about. And that is, he knows talking about Deontay Wilder is an incendiary topic. You know what I mean? No matter where you like or what you like, you know that talking about Wilder right now is very incendiary. You know what I mean? And it's like he's doing that as a distraction to not have nobody talk about what's up with the B sample, what's up with the investigation. They'd rather talk about, oh, I was 600 days as the mandatory and he's ducking me. I'm the real. I seen the quote he come out with, I'm the real WBC champion. That is just a trolling ass, just trolling, you know what I mean? So with Dillian White, it seems to me he's going to try to kick up a lot of smoke and a lot of dust, probably talk shit about Wilder or whatever the case may be, just to keep people talking about that and not talking about what's really good. You know what I mean? That's all it's about, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he's under orders to do that, you dig? I got Supreme Beast Boxing in the building. We've been getting hit with the toes in VA. You've been getting hit too, fam. Bro, it's hey, bro. 395 going through like past Crystal City, that HOV lane, bro, they turned that shit into an easy pass. And I'm like, dog, like, you serious? This shit is getting crucial out here, cuz. It's getting crucial. You know what I'm saying? Gregory Davis says, you got the most fair boxing talk on YouTube, and I'll always support the channel. Man, that is the type of talk right there that keeps right there, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, man. And I strive to be that, man. You know what I mean? Look here, man. I kept y'all long enough. We've been going for 45 minutes, man. I got to get home because I still do want to do We Talking Boxing, man. There's a lot of interesting topics to talk about today. I'm really, really interested in this Sky Sports story about the how the pay-per-view numbers are just dying across the board. The World Boxing Super Series look bad. The last one that they just had over there looked bad. And the numbers are just crippled. And it seems to me that Joshua has now became the total boxing economy over in the UK. I mean, not even Derek Chisora or say like a Dillian White is even hitting numbers to keep the market afloat. It's Anthony Joshua. So Anthony Joshua losing, fight fans, will have much bigger implications than we know. I mean, he literally now has a whole market depending on his success. And that is something that I really want to get into when we talking boxing, because I can't, well, I guess you could say like in the Manny Pacquiao situation, but those are third world countries. I mean, in a major developed world, have we ever seen a whole boxing market literally depend on one guy? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. But we'll talk about it, fight fans. And you see my drink keeps slipping, so it's time for me to get out of here. Salute to everybody. I repeat, everybody that rock with me on this particular live stream, man. Much love to each and every one of y'all out there. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. We will be doing We Talking Boxing very soon. Come on back on here a little later on the day, and we'll chop it up. And y'all know what it is, man. Stay stressed and sucker free out there. Keep your eyes to the horizon, man. Don't let the devil get you down. Y'all already know what that's about. And yeah, man, keep your head up, so no matter what you're dealing with out there, man, and everything gonna be a-okay. You can rock with your homie, main man made man, all day. Hit the thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in for me, man. You know what I'm saying? And much love to each and every one of y'all. I see all the new signups. I see all the new folks coming around. And just know that we are a boxing fam over here, and we hold each other down. And also, anybody you see in the chats, man, and if you know they got a channel, man, go over there and look them up, man. You know what I'm saying? Go over there like my homie Renee Box Young, like the homie Lawrence Williams. You know what I mean? Go check them out, man. Them boys are putting in work, like the homie Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying? They putting in work out here, bro, giving us great content, man. Check them boys out, man. If you like me, you're like them. You know, real talk, man. So y'all stay stressed and sucker free out there, and I catch up with y'all real soon. To the next one, all day. Peace out.